want somebody to tell me, and answer if you can. I want someone to tell me, what is the soul of a man? I'm going to ask a question, answer if you can. Will anyone here tell me, what is the soul of a man?
For another brawl. This setback would not stop him. He would have his peace, even if it meant another war. And war was coming, because he had created a mortal enemy. Good boy.
Okay, this is a video on madmax. This is a game that came out several years ago that is based on the madmax movie series. So there's sort of a built-in narrative. The cutscene that we didn't look at is kind of boring, actually. Kind of gives the backstory a little bit. Max has been left for dead in the desert. The dog that attached himself to Max is sort of going to be his companion through the game. What we're going to look at is just the tutorial section. Tutorial section is going to be designed to do several things. First of all, teach the player the basic mechanics, how things work and how to do things. Number two, teach the player some of the stuff that they're going to run into in the game and do some environmental storytelling. And number three, start presenting the game narrative, who the character is and so forth. So all of that has to be done in the tutorial section. In the tutorial section, the game is going to direct us from point to point. Notice in the screen, we have the upper left corner, find water, that's our goal. Lower left corner, we have the HUD. We have a general map. Notice the heart icon indicates that that's our health. The little canteen icon indicates that's our water. We're going to have to regularly get water. On the right-hand side, you see a move, look, jump icon, just sort of prompts to make sure you understand, and then a weapon icon and how much ammo we have. Currently we have a shotgun and we have 0 ammo. So let's left control jump, not spacebar. Using the WASD, we're going to use the keyboard for a while, but we'll shift over to the controller when we get to car combat. Okay, so now we have find water. Notice the game is going to give us real clearly defined waypoints. This environment's going to be pretty closely controlled by the game, so we learn the mechanics. Okay. So use water to refill canteens. All of these prompts are going to come up, so it gives us something to start with. Now notice it shows me the canteen icon. I press E, it tells me what to press. So notice the icon now has a little bit of water in it, and drink from the canteen. Okay, 4. Notice my health goes up because I drank from the canteen. So the game is already teaching me how to gather water, how to use water to improve health, and it's taking us to the next step, find the dog. Okay, so we're going to follow the waypoint. Gives us an indicator.
This man, are you quiet, gently? What?
For eating.
It's you. Thou was alike inside the other gives birth. So to blaze by godly plug ignite. Revolution about revolution, rejoice. Please, don't kill Chum Bucket. Please. Hey.
Why shouldn't I?
Because I know you. Yeah, I spied you in the long lookers. They left you for the blowflies, and they snatched your ride. And now you'll be looking to snatch it back. That's what the prophecy says. You're the driver.
That's right.
And Chum Bucket is your man. Yeah, I'm your man. Yeah, yes, I am. See, I have a vehicle that can take you to your car. I do say. That's right. She's not running now. Sorry for that. I came here for the part. You see, I'm a black finger. I can make it work again. And Dinky D, too, is gonna need an overhaul.
Don't go
Okay.
stray.
No, I won't. I know you'll find me and dismantle me. I know. Chum Bucket's not stupid.
Okay, so again, notice part of the narrative presentation. We now have been introduced to one of the characters that we're going to follow in the game. So let's go over here.
Oh, not good. Not good. Oh, dogs dinged up bad.
All right, now notice it didn't automatically drop to a cutscene. It's asking us to speak, so it gives me a prompt.
Dog's bleeding out.
Oh, I can fix it, but I do my best work in my sanctum.
Push the car.
I need wire to fix my buggy, but then I can show you where they took the black on black.
Where do I find wire?
Up that path. But before you go, grab some grit, Saint. You must be running on fumes.
Okay, so now he prompts me to go find wire, but notice the screen gives me an on-screen icon to pick up food, which is dog food. That's okay. And notice my health is now max.
Canned food.
Okay. It gives me an on-screen prompt. Now, I'm following the icon. Again, this is all pretty well scripted because it wants to make sure that the player covers all of the tutorial pieces. The downside is the player is sort of being controlled by the game, but it does control what the player does and what they need to learn. Okay. Now notice I got 2 shotgun shells. Notice I had to hold down the letter E to loot the body. I didn't just press it like I've been pressing it before. Again, the reason is, as we're going to see later in the game, the holding down E to collect resources takes time. Okay, now I've got to climb. It's giving me prompts for the whole thing. Okay, press E, it lets me climb. All right, so now we're going to do a combat tutorial.
Bring it on!
All right, so I use the shotgun. Notice I've lost some health. All right, so it prompts me holding down the right mouse button to aim and shoot. Okay, now we're going to run into some more combat here. It's going to give me some hand-to-hand combat. All right, well, I got another shell. Let's use one of these. Okay, so left mouse to strike, right to parry, retaliate, continue after a strike, or counter-perform chain strikes. Okay, so I'm getting some on-screen stuff. Let's get rid of one of these guys. These guys aren't too tough, but okay, notice this guy I can loot. So the other guys I can't. So I hold down, I collect some scrap. All right, let's find the rest of these guys. All right, so right mouse button. Let's do a parry here. All right, hand-to-hand combat is not too difficult. All right, again, hold and collect wire.
Wire. Should be enough.
All right, let's pick up this. Location info to quickly check the number of optional items at this site. So again, it's given me some crafting issues. So if I press X and hold it, notice I've got 6, there's 5. I've got 5, there's 6 crafting issues. So let's look around a bit. Hold to climb, again, tutorial stuff. Here's an icon. Okay. Location 100% looted. So it lets me know when I've got everything without me having to look around some more. Okay. So let's go back and return to the wire. We're going to see a narrative piece right here in a minute.
No, not yet. You are not ready.
Wait!
Okay, who's that? We just don't know. We'll find out later in the game. So it's kind of a narrative precursor to what we're going to see later. Okay. So again, we know how we got here. Let's return. All right, let's return to our little companion. I don't know what he's doing. Whatever.
Oh. Here, I heard the bloody sounds of a smackdown. You're not leaking, are you? Tell me you're not. Huh? Praise be! Praise be!
All right, let's pick up the dog. Now, again, notice I can't
My buggy's just over here.
walk very fast because I'm carrying the dog, so I need to follow him to the car. Okay, so far we've learned some mechanics, we've learned some exploration,
This way.
we've learned some combat, we've learned a little bit about crafting, and here's his little car. Put dog in the back.
Easy, dog. Easy.
Okay, so he's got his own little thing
Rather
back
go,
there.
Saint. The buggy's humble, but she can haul.
Okay, R to enter vehicle. Okay, now driving can be done with the keyboard or the mouse. And this is actually an interesting change. Avalanche, the guys that built the game, will let you, if you start using the mouse, they'll let you use the mouse to control the car, which is a lot easier than the keyboard.
Sooner I'll be on my way.
Oh, amen! Huh? May we arrive in time to save your black on black from slaughter.
Okay, notice they're giving us
Job.
a kind of convoluted area to drive through to test our driving skills. So we learn how to drive. And again, driving is pretty straightforward. Right trigger to accelerate, left trigger
Yes, from that looky look
to
point,
stop.
we may be able to spot your car.
And we hit another cutscene.
We can see the camp from up there without risk of detection. Over here! Over! Come look! Yeah, see, this is where the thick-browed squat and cut. Butchers, infidels. Oh, yeah, look, there. Scabber Scrotus is their king. He's a big boss man from the gas town, you see. Scrotus always keeps the best parts for himself. Yeah, but he's not here now. You see, I don't see the Land Rover.
I'm getting my car back.
Wait, please. An idea. It's better for you, and it's better for me. Just listen. Look, your black on black is toast. It's scrap. It's gone. She'll never be whole again. Huh? Now I can build you a car, bring into creation one that's faster and tougher than the black on black ever was. Yeah?
How tough, how fast?
Very. Faster than fear. Tougher than an iguana's gonads. Come with me. We mustn't be seen. Huh? I'll take you to the tabernacle, and when you see what I'm going to show you, you'll be shouting holy all day long.
Okay, so we finished the basically the first tutorial section. There'll be some other tutorials as we go through, but what this does is this orients the player to the world, the narrative. We now have a motivation for the player. We have some enemies. We know how to drive, or at least we know how to move around. We know how to do combat. We know how to collect stuff. Later, we'll learn how to upgrade the car, but basically it's collecting scrap. The systems, one of the systems in the game is get your car running, upgrade your car, attack caravans that are sent out by these guys, and scrap, steal stuff off the caravans to make your car faster and more deadly and so forth. So, as you can see, the hand-to-hand combat is not real sophisticated. It's pretty straightforward. You can collect weapons, and that helps a bit. But most of the interesting parts of the game are car combat. Car combat is excellent. It's really, most of the reviewers comment on how good the car combat is on this thing. The cars respond to the controller or the keyboard. The controller is a better way to go. They're fast, they're responsive, and it takes some skill to drive. But once you get the hang of it, it's a lot of fun. I checked on Steam. This is June 27th or 8th. I don't remember the day. But Steam is having one of their sales. This game is on Steam right now. It's $3, $2.99, which is crazy for this game. It's a couple of years old. The graphics are not cutting edge. It's an adventure game. There are some RPG elements, role-playing stuff, but primarily it's car upgrading, car combat, and that part is done very well. So probably 30 hours, maybe 40 hours. So for $3, you absolutely can't go wrong with this game. Runs on an i5. Doesn't require a lot of sophisticated hardware. This thing is running on a 4090 on a laptop, a Razer laptop. Runs pretty well. It'll run on lower end equipment. It'll run on the Steam Deck as well. So for $3, if you have the money, I would encourage you to buy it and play the game. There's some interesting design choices. As part of your game analysis, this is a game where you can get some interesting design ideas from this particular game. What we just went through was the game tutorial, which again is a real simple tutorial, but it's pretty effective in terms of getting the players started playing the game. And you can see our map, you can see all the stuff we're going to go. It kind of gives you, they got the buggy all ready to go. You're going to drive down there, it gives you a waypoint, so we're ready to go.